one.
And a pitch. Josh Palacios stands in here, takes ball one low. Righty delivers.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots that are so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike three.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And here it comes. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Soler gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Jack
Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Left-hand hitter waits. Misses inside. And it's 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Check swing went around. 2-2 now. That's down and
3
in.
balls, 2 strikes.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Fly ball to right. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So one left for Pittsburgh. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here in Miami, and on the hill today, number 70. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Base knock center field.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Whoa.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a 1-2. Slider misses outside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. In there at the knees. 0-1. Kicks and fires. This one popped up. And that's a fair ball. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. And that one missing low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good eye right there.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly.
Now this is in the air down the line. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit.
Garrett Cooper.
That pitch gets the corner, and that's strike 1.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup. So if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get strike 1.
The 0-2. Ball 1 there.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 1 and the Pirates 0. Top of the second. Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
The third baseman, Key Brian Hayes.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a curve through for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Now 1-1. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
And 1-2. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
In the dirt. Stallings throw to first in time. 1 out in the second.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
The 1-0. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Fouled off. He was late. Here comes a pitch. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Next pitch just misses, and the count is 1-2. That one missed.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And a pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And he picks it up in foul territory. The wind and the pitch. 3-2 now.
2 strikes.
To the right side, and foul ball. The wind to kick the pitch. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit.
Yuli Gurriel.
The wind of the pitch. Upstairs.
1-0.
Just missed. And the righty deals. Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Joey Wendell. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. And that one is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And the 0-2. And ball one. Popped up left side. Marcano settles under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Jacob Stallings stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Runner on the go. Ground ball up the middle. Tags the runner for one. On to Santana, 2. So they go quietly there. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Marlins 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now the rookie second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Perez back to work. Curveball drops in there. And that one a little bit high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
The 2-1.
That's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he deals. And there's ball 4.
Leading off for the Pirates, the catcher.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jason DeLay. Strike 1. Now the 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side over to Wendell. There's one. On to Gurriel. 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Josh Palacios, the next Pirate to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a good eye there. Two outs. Curveball over for a called strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a swing and a miss there. The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2-2 on the way. just misses with that one.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
High in the air, out to right. Sanchez gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, John Birdie.
John Birdie.
The right-hander back to work. There's the strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Struck him out looking. Luis Ariz stands in. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and then came in to score.
Ariz.
That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. The other way. Throw on to Santana. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Fielder, number 12,
Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins. Struck out swinging his first time. In there for strike one. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Next offering way off the plate.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research.
That's three.
Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Miami down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Andrew McCutchen. The pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with two strikes out of the zone.
At the belt and fires. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Carlos Santana in the on-deck circle. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Swung on, belted. Sanchez on the move, heading back some more onto the warning track, and he hauls it in.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike. Right through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Up next for the Pirates, Brian Hayes. First pitch just misses. Kicks and deals. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. Out to short. Wendell. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. Pirates leave 1. They trail here 1-0. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Marlins, Brian De La Cruz.
The left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
And the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up into this point.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Left-hand batter waits. Runner on the go. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Fly ball down the line. Davis under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And up next for Miami, Garrett Cooper. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out to short. Marcano jumps, throws, and that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Back here in Miami, now it's the right fielder, Henry Davis.
Number 32, Henry Davis.
And here it comes. That's in there. 0-1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Going to count 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tucupita Marcano. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That misses, and that's ball 1. That clips the corner.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And the next pitch is way outside. Kicks and fires. And that's the strikeout looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
The pitch. Gurriel checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went, says Dave Lawrence. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
Joey Wendell will hit next. He popped out his first time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Runner at second, nobody out. And fouled off. The 0-2. That one just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. And the 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pitch. That's towards center. Sawinski pulls it down. Runner tagging for third. Save!
He made it. Safe.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings now. He hit into a double play his first time up. Ball one, no strikes. That's a laser base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
John Birdie at the plate. Struck out looking at his first at bat. A little bit low.
One ball, no strike.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. First offering, and it just misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Cody Bolton getting loose out there. Hill, the lefty, warming up as well. And the 1-0. And that one clips the corner. Good eye right there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Coming around third is Stallings. 1 run in. Here comes another. He's also in to score, and they lead by 4.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 70 gives way, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. On the mound now for the Pirates, Carmen Mlodzinski. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Carmen Mlodzinski.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit. And the first offering is not close. And a pitch. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The pitch. And delivers outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Hit weakly on the ground. Fires to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 4 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park, top of the 6th inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Jason DeLay. Perez back to work. And there's a strike.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. We've seen a lot of soft contact from them, and it hasn't been easy to barrel up the baseball in this one, but I'm interested to see if they can make any adjustments moving forward.
Next pitch is outside.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
Righty delivers. Here's a rocket out to left. He's got it. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
So up next, Josh Palacios. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And now it's even up.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. His home and away splits there. On the ground, and that's just foul. McCutchen measures 5 feet 10 inches, more than 2,000 hits in his career, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now here is Jesus Sanchez. The pitch.
1-0.
You know, these Marlins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And caught on the warning track.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Garrett Cooper. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls. 2 strikes.
That one missing inside. Lined into left center, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
All over that one right there. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
Here's Gurriel. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next offering is down low. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. And the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That's inside. Counts full, 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run save. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
And now the shortstop, Joey Wendell. First pitch, and he just misses. Right-handed reliever. They say it went.
1-1.
On the ground, right side. Santana takes it to the bag, 3rd out. Marlins leave 1, but they lead it 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. The wind and the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Sawinski checks his swing. Appeal down to 3rd, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Oh, Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws on the money. Nice play.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took a perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And that one moves his feet. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Nope, he held back. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Wendell has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
And a curve misses outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And he deals. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Henry.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So a man aboard, and now the right fielder, Henry Davis. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. And strike 2.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
That got him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Yuri Perez out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Oscar Brazoban on the pitch here.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
So 2 on with 2 away. Tucupita Marcano now at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Steven Okert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Number 33 getting cranked up as well. First and second, 2 down. The 0-2. And he chases that one. And that is that. Pirates strand a couple. They trail it here 4-0.
7th inning stretch.
And welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter now, Jacob Stallings. Here comes a pitch. Clips the outside corner. That's strike one. And the righty deals. Left field, way back there. That's back. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Birdie up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Dowry Moretta loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. One down, base is empty. That's a strike across the top of the zone. The pitch. In the air, right field. Davis has a beat on it and makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Luis.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that one fouled off. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Runner at first with 2 away. Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That's inside. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something makes the catch. Inning over. 1 left for Miami, but they're in front 4-0. Back here in Miami, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And a pitch. That misses off the outside edge. Miami's bullpen with some action. Archie Bradley, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. The 1-0.
Whoa.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And he walked him.
Take your base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Righty to the plate. That one hit to right. Sanchez ranging after it. And out number 1 on the grab. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Up next for the Pirates, Josh Palacios. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
That's inside. Here's a 3-0. And there's the strike.
3-1.
Three-1 is on the way. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Right-hander kicks, deals, swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Man at first. Next is the Pirates DH, Andrew McCutchen. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Two outs. Misses outside. One ball, one strike. And here it comes. Hard hit left side. They take the force out. That's out number 3. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
The left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
The right-hander back to work. That clips the corner.
No balls, 1 strike.
That one's in there. 0-2 now. And that's down and away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And down on strikes. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins.
Jesus Sanchez.
Ball one low. Just missed.
Ball two.
There's a line drive to left field. And no one can get there. And that's going to roll to the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
One out, runner at second. And now here's the Marlins DH, Garrett Cooper. There's a strike.
0-1.
Ball one
That's
there.
a ball. 1-1.
Runner leads away at second. In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Ground ball right side. Santana with the throw to first. That's it out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Yuli Gurriel.
Yuli Gurriel, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a ball popped up. Base hit and a run in to score.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Dauri Moreta gets the call from the pen. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Dauri Moreta.
Joey Wendell, the next up for the Marlins. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. 9th inning coming up. Marlins 5 and the Pirates nothing. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Archie Bradley.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
The center fielder.
So digging in, Jack
Jack
Sawinski.
Sawinski.
The pitch. Foul ball.
Good wood on that changeup. Barreled it up. Just couldn't keep it between the lines.
And the pitch. Good eye right there. And now 1 and
1
2.
ball, 2 strike.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped to third and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. In there for strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A.J. Puck, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Hayes in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Kicks and fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle of the pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.